Hello, this is the continuation of our topic last time. So we go now to adjectives. What are adjectives? Adjectives are used to describe nouns. They are useful for adding accuracy, interest, deeper information, and imagination to communication. Here are some examples of different types of adjectives. Colors are adjectives. Red, blue, yellow, hot, or hot, cold is kind of a description of a thing. It's cold, it's hot, pretty, ugly, expensive. So these are adjectives. Pronouns. What are pronouns? These are words that are used in place of noun. These words act like nouns and refer to something that was already identified during the conversation. Some of the most useful types of pronoun are personal pronouns. So we have I, you, she, it, we, he, they. They are all pronouns. So when to use? Okay? When to use, so for example, instead of saying Jack was hungry, so Jack opened Jack's backpack and took out Jack's sandwich. So it's not the way like that. So we need to say Jack was hungry too. So he opened his backpack and took out his sandwich. So meaning here he and his are all replacement to what has been said. Describe Jack and Jack. Okay, that's pronoun. You can first introduce the concepts of he and she with visual aids, showing boys and girls doing different activities as they grasp this concept. You can add additional people to the diagrams to include they, and build on from here with a range of different scenarios to show personal possession, such as with his, her, and their. Okay? I, you, he, she. As you noticed, I used mainly cartoons, visual aids. This is to help, okay, grasp the meaning of the concepts. So you may use this in teaching your students in the future. Prepositions. Prepositions express relationships between other words. They can exist as single words as a prepositional phrases which contain several words together. For example, in, on, under, behind, in front of. So there, it tells us what specific location of an object. That's the use of preposition. Here, on, before, by, and so on and so forth. Prepositions are a great stepping stone to take students for simple sentences to more complex and useful ones. One way to demonstrate and teach them can be through using classroom objects and asking them where the certain objects are located in relation to others. You can also add an active element by having students move around the classroom and describe where they are standing by using these prepositions. Meaning, it's gonna be a move, roaming all around the corners of the classroom. It's fun. It's amazing classroom environment when we also use play, game. Okay. Adverb. It's an advanced part of speech that can change or that changes a verb or adjective with reference to place, time, manner, or degree. Quickly, slowly, it's time. Very thoroughly, that's degree. In what degree? Place, that here, there. Badly, wonderfully, that's manner. That is adverb. Okay? Adverbs are often introduced after students have an understanding of basic grammar and a good amount of vocabulary to work with. One approach to start introducing adverbs can be to discuss activities using how, when, and where to get your students to describe the actions in further detail. By doing this, you can lead the students into using sentences which need adverbs and can prompt them with the correct words when they get stuck. So this is adverb. Okay? Conjunctions. Basically, conjunctions are fanboys, meaning for, and, nor, but, or, boys, and so. But how are we going to teach conjunctions? One way to teach conjunctions can be to give students a simple sentence, such as, I want to eat banana, and, okay, apple, or apples and banana. That's the way how we teach the students conjunctions. Okay? You provide a phrase and it's up to them to add. Okay. Interjections. How are we going to teach interjections? Interjections meaning, oh dear, oh, this is an emotion. Specific meaning often caused by strong emotion. That's interjection. So, how are we going to teach that? A fun and effective way to introduce interjection can be to ask your students to notice the emotions on each other's faces. You can then have the students try to match these emotions with appropriate interjections. Yes, that's enjoyable. Another approach could be to call out interjections and have students to try act out a suitable emotion. This is a surefire way to inject a little fun in your class. So that's an idea of teaching interjection. Don't worry if some of these terms were new to you. For native speakers and those who have been fluent in English for a long time, these different types of words are often used without conscious thought. Part of becoming an English language teacher will involve deconstructing the language you already know and piecing it back together with strategies and new understanding. If you are stuck, if you are new, these words are new to you, don't worry, you can still teach the parts of speech with simple strategies I have shared. Recap, just to run it down, scroll it down, and if you have time, you may download this video offline or make a screenshot. Here, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositions, conjunctions, adverbs, interjections. Activity 2. Before we end this video, I'd like you to compare this table with the notes that you have made at the start and consider how well you did. For further practice, try again without using the table above. And I think this helps you. Up next, in our topic, we will be discussing action, stative, auxiliary, modal, transitive, intransitive verbs, regular, and irregular. See you in my next upload. Keep safe everyone. Mabuhay, Mindanao.